Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a reading wrap up, my August reading wrap up. I'm going to share with you the books that I read in August, some of my thoughts and my ratings for these books. So I read 3 of them on Kindle, so I'm just going to hold up my Kindle to show you. The first book I read of August was Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone on my Kindle. Did it as a group read along. Read these books a few times before obviously, but reread it. Flew through it within about 2 days, absolutely loved it. I'm sure everybody knows what Harry Potter is about, so I don't need to go into too much detail. But yeah, read it, absolutely loved it, probably more so than the first time that I read it. Gave it 5 stars rating because it's absolutely brilliant. And then next I have another book that I read on Kindle. I said a while ago I'm continuing my reread of the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, and I read City of Glass. The second book I read in the month of August was City of Glass. It's my favourite one in the whole series. Looking forward to reading the 4th one. I haven't started the 4th one yet, but I'll be starting it soon. But yeah, absolutely love the 3rd one. Things that come to light and things that happen and some plot twists and stuff that happen. I love the 3rd one. I absolutely loved it. I really enjoyed my reread of it more than the first time that I read it as well, even though I knew it was going to be happening. Even though I love the series, I kind of forgot some things that happened, so it's kind of like a whole fresh kind of perspective. But yeah, obviously gave that 5 stars as well. Absolutely brilliant, my favourite one. The 3rd book that I read was another reread. I've done quite a few rereads this year, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. I'm really enjoying rereading all of these books. And it was The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I don't know why. I didn't know at the time what I was in the mood for reading, because I am a mood reader. I just happened to just pick it up and start reading it again. I've read it once. I tried rereading it for a second time and I was too upset at the time to read it. But I tried again on my Kindle, and again, because I tend to read faster on my Kindle, I flew through it within a couple of days again. So I read that one and absolutely loved it again, obviously. Still really sad and still really made me cry and things, but yeah, again, 5-star rating. It was absolutely brilliant, even more so again than the first time. And I finally have a physical book. The last book that I read for the month of August was The Running Man by Stephen King. I didn't know what to expect with this. I've already read The Long Walk in this collection, and I read The Running Man and didn't know what to expect, but I loved it. I love this book. I really did love this book. The Long Walk was really, really good, and The Running Man's really good for different reasons, but if you don't know what The Running Man is about, I'll read the synopsis on the back, but it says The Running Man, TV's favourite game show, where contestants are hunted to death in an attempt to win a $1 billion jackpot. So Ben Richards, our main character, is married. His wife's called Sheila, and they've got a little girl who's called Kathy, who's about 18 months old, and she's really poorly. She's got pneumonia. The little girl's really ill. So he used to work, but because of the conditions he worked in, it was affecting his health, and he was worried that it was going to basically make him sterile, so they couldn't have kids. So he gave up his job. They tried for a baby, and they had Kathy, and so he doesn't work. And it's obviously set in the future, and they don't get proper food because they live in the poor part of the country. They just get like supplements, like tablets to take and pills to take that's supposed to fill them up and supposed to act like food kind of thing. So they can't afford medicine for the little girl. So Ben enters himself into the tournament for the game show. But because of the way his mind works and his physical attributes and all that kind of thing, he's really physically fit because he used to be in the military. So he is put forward for the Running Man, which is like the most intense and hardest form of the games. So he's put forward, passes with flying colours, gets put into the Running Man and goes on the run for as long as he can. If he survives for 30 days, he wins the jackpot. So obviously people are trying to kill him. The government are after him, trying to capture him, trying to kill him, trying to stop him. Members of the public, if they spot him, they receive money for... They basically, if they view him and see him, they get paid some money for locating him and telling the government where he is. If anybody kills him, no matter who it is, they will get the money for killing him. So he has to stay alive for as long as he can. Obviously, he can't trust anybody. You don't know who you can trust. From the start of the book to the end of the book, obviously things that he goes through, he changes a lot. The way he deals with things and the way he deals with people, especially the way he deals with people and how he is with people, really does change quite a lot. So the character development is really interesting in this book. The ending broke me. The ending did break me. I didn't see that coming. It did upset me. Really intense, really, really high intense and full of suspense. Me and Lee watched the movie I would not watch the movie. The movie was crap. It was really, really bad. People did say to avoid the movie, but the day I finished the book, I wanted to watch the movie just to compare, and I'm really sad that I did. I wasted my time watching the movie. Literally, I know book to movie adaptations, things can change, but there was literally nothing, and I mean nothing at all, that was the same as what was in the book. They'd just taken the name of the book basically and done whatever they wanted with the movie, and it was so bad, so bad. But yeah, the book was really, really good. So far, the 2 Stephen King books I've read, I've loved. I gave this 5-star rating as well. So this wrap up is short and sweet. Started off the month of September, because it's currently the 6th of September when I film this. Started off the month of September really well, and what I've read so far, I absolutely love. So I'll be doing another one of these at the end of the month. And I recently read, like, the first book I read this month was A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. And I need to do a proper review of that. I'll be doing a proper book review of that soon, but I'll be talking about that more in the wrap up at the end of this month. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, and I'll see you very soon with another one. Bye.